Y'all know before we ask. Now you got Chrisean Rock who said she had to call the cops because her sister was holding Junior ransom. Better yet, the family was holding Junior for ransom. Now, how I feel about this is Chrisean Rock has been shown to not be a good mother. She doesn't give a damn about Junior. She just hates the fact that when she's exposed, that she has to hurry up and do something about it and make everybody else the enemy when she doesn't hold herself accountable. This shit is crazy work, but let's get right into the video.
I called the police, nigga, and got my son. The police had to break the window, nigga.
Let me just stop right there. I want y'all to understand. You see the way she talked? Police had to break the motherfucking window, nigga. Like, look at the way she talked. This is supposed to be a godly woman. This is supposed to be a woman that's supposed to be making songs about Yahweh. But nah. This girl clearly is just putting on a facade, selling the fans bullshit so they can feel sorry and sympathy for her because of how she done Junior. And like everybody's supposed to forget that shit. And the fans of hers just drive me nuts because they don't give a damn. Oh, she's so entertaining. She make me laugh. Da, da, da. She messy. Da, da, da. So y'all basically gonna ignore the fact that she harmed a child to that degree. And that's fine with you. That's why I always say people better be careful with your kids watch. Because if your daughters grow up acting like this, thinking that this shit is healthy, dysfunctional relationships, y'all gonna be the one crying in the end. Y'all gonna be the ones crying. Now there's this girl that kind of like broke it down a little bit on TikTok. Let's go to her right quick.
I done finally got the breakdown. This is before Chrisean Rock Jr.'s second birthday. This is where all of this drama begins. So over the course of the last 6 days, people were like, oh, Chrisean, you only really just celebrated Chrisean Rock Jr.'s birthday, but why are you not with him?
Hey, y'all know that video that I did when Chaotic was asking her how old is Junior. Now, mind you, this girl did not stay for her son. She literally had that quick little birthday and dropped him right back off to her sisters. Now, Terrines been taking care of this baby and her kids. Mind you, taking care of that baby and her kids. And of course, they're gonna ask Chrisean, man, I ain't doing shit for free. You talk so much trash about us that you gonna have to send me some money because I already be trying to get information. Like it was said that she was even trying to get the baby social security number so she can try to take him to the doctor and other things. But Chrisean refuses to do that. Let's go into this other part here.
Right? That's where the story began. And that's when people found out that Terrines, I hope I'm saying her name correctly, has actually been taking care of Chrisean Rock Jr. while Chrisean has been upstarting her live stream career on Kick, K-I-K. Now, you guys know that about a week ago, Tashiki and Chrisean, this her other sister, had finally made up. Now, Chrisean had taken to online a few days ago, and she was basically subbing her sister Terrines, and she was also subbing Tashiki. And it all stems from this live stream. Now, her sister 4 days ago, Terrines, had taken a live stream and says she didn't know Chrisean and Chrisean's crew were filming them as her and her other sister Tashiki were basically, coming together. They were coming together. And Tashiki basically said, well, Chrisean, if you truly feel like we're going to be able to build a bond together, you need to publicly apologize to me, which Chrisean was against.
Now, that came out after they were arguing about money.
No, I just want the exact price so I can send it. That's just me trying to cover my end and my...
That's just me trying to cover my head and my ass and my back and my leg. Listen, this is wild to me, man. So she continuously, blasts her family, and she then uses her family whenever she needs somebody to watch Junior. And then her family be like, you know what? Can you publicly apologize because I'm sitting here watching Junior for you, while you're building up your career, making your money, and I'm doing you a favor, right? I'm doing you a favor. And now she turns around and say that, oh yeah, they're holding Junior for ransom. While these people are literally doing their best. And Junior actually looks way more healthier when he's around Chrisean's family than when he's around Chrisean. That's obvious. Anybody that's seen that.
Apparently, Chrisean wasn't giving enough money to Terrines, but apparently to Chrisean, she was giving enough money. It was like a back and forward little situation going on.
I come help somebody, then I get stuck. You're stuck, you call me. I come help you, then I get stuck. And in that passion, in that moment, you was like, I want to make sure you good. Then
So basically, she taking care of Junior, doing everything that she can to take care of Junior, and is basically setting her back because she got to take care of her kids and Junior. And then she basically contacts Chrisean like, "Hey, send me some money so you can help me out with this situation." And everybody knows that Junior has other needs. If you're just blind and you just don't want to know the truth and you just live in a la la land, then I don't know what to say about you. But I'm talking about the people that actually have eyes to see and know that there's something up with Junior. That obviously there are going to be other things that he needs outside of the norm. And she just saying, "Hey, send me some money." But then Chrisean Rock probably be playing games, and all this other bullshit while she making her cake.
after that passion subsided, it was back to your regular life, and I'm stuck on stuff.
And after one of Chrisean's lives, that's when her sister Terrines decided to let the bag out and spill the tea. How Chrisean was actually meant to make a public apology on Tasiki, but she never ended up doing it.
Now, fast forward to last night where Chrisean had taken a live stream because basically her and Terrines had fallen out and she wanted Chrisean Rock Jr. back.
So Chrisean planned to get her son back, but apparently her older sister said that CPS had him.
Mommy, let her cool down. All right, I let her cool down. Yesterday, I hit her up like, I'm here. And I'm still in LA. I still have to book my flight, all type of shit. Mm-hmm. I'm on my way. This was yesterday. I don't know, day before yesterday, because now we in a different day.
I don't know what she be talking about.
Nigga, I'm on my way. She's like, I'm not home. I'm gonna be there after 5. I said, okay, that's cool, right? She said, only you. You can come, only you. I said, okay. And she like, matter of fact, CPS already got involved. I don't got your son. Remind you, I already called CPS before she pulled that. I'm calling them on the behalf of that shit getting out that she holding my son for ransom. So that when I talk to the lady like, hey, Miss Malone, we getting calls that your sister is holding your son for ransom. Is that true? I said, yes, ma'am. Did you hear anything from her? She was like, no, ma'am. So when she texted my phone saying, oh, don't worry about it, don't come get him, CPS got him, she lying. She started toying with my head. I went there tonight.
You saw the way she did that shit. She started toying with my head. Like, what the hell is going on here? But I see what's going on altogether, but it's messy. I was like, you know what? Everybody got family problems. But the way that they just continuously out themselves and then get back together, to the world, it looked crazy because, mind you, people ain't broadcasting their life. They ain't putting it out there like that. And then obviously you got one person that then made it, and then you got another person with Tashiki that then went on Bad Girls or whatever the case may be. She made a name for herself, and they all trying to build as a family and all make money. And then Chrisean is back and forth saying like this girl did this to her other sister Tashiki, and then she said she gonna publicly apologize to her and Terrines. That didn't go well. Then Chrisean claiming that she's sending enough money for Junior, but then they saying shit, I'm getting set back by taking care of Junior. So it's like this, it's a back and forth situation. But all I give a damn about is Junior being taken care of. In the whole entirety of the situation, is Junior being taken care of? Is he being properly handled? Outside of that, everything else is for the fucking birds.
She pulled up. When she pulled up, that's when I called the cop. We called the cop.
was there on FaceTime, yeah, she was there.
So we in the car, we waiting for the cops. The cops go inside. They like, what's going on? I said, look, she not trying to give my baby up. She took him for ransom. I don't know if he's safe. I don't know what's up. She's saying online like I'm not trying to come get my son when she's refusing to give me my son.
Chrisean, you don't give a damn about your son, man. You literally will be with a dude. What's a dude named Rhino, whatever the fuck his name is. She more worried about that dude and doing the most ridiculous, nastiest, perverted things online and then take care of her son. Every time a new dude come around, he claiming to be the daddy now. Even though he look more like goddamn Ronnie than anybody. But it's just crazy work. Then for Blueface, I feel like everybody gonna have to handle the blood on their hands, how they, mishandled Junior. That's blood on all their hands. You mistreating a child, an innocent child that don't know what the fuck going on. That to me is just crazy work. I can't get with people that do shit like that.
She lied to everybody, making it seem like I wasn't trying to come get my kid. She was not trying to open the door. She's not trying to get my baby up.
So that was the cops out there with that situation. But what I want to go to is Terrine's daughter speaking on Chrisean.
Destiny, Terrine's daughter, after she posted this on Instagram, where she says, what? Could you please repeat that? I'm perplexed as to why it was perceived as a negative response. It is quite absurd how you become so upset over my mother not taking your side. You must acknowledge your mistake and comprehend them. You wish to continue discussing finances when it has never been about money. Financial issues have never been a concern for us. And if we find ourselves lacking, we will manage to obtain it, with you being the last resort and truly never an option. My mother generously contributes for the little one, Blue. She works tirelessly to ensure his well-being, despite her own...
Do you see that? She works tirelessly to ensure his well-being. Now, Terrine literally is doing the best that she can to take care of him, being a great auntie in a fucked up situation. Now, how I see it, Junior looks way better when he's with them. He seems more engaged, like people are paying him attention, like he genuinely loves. When he's with Chrisean, it's like he just like tagging along, like somebody that they don't really want to bring with them. And then it's kind of like he just left in the background. And that to me is very disdainful.
challenges, she strives diligently to assist him and provide for him, often without fully understanding his actual needs. She consistently reaches out to you for his social security information so that she can ensure his needs are met. We do not...
Now, mind you, his needs are met for social security information. That means that Terrine been trying to get him to see a doctor, to the right people, in order to fix something before it's too late. And you refuse to give that information. Don't get me wrong, you feel like somebody is gonna scam you or some shit. That's understandable, but all you gotta do is have a documentation in writing and then say, hey, this is how I'm gonna be using this information. There's ways to go around this. You got people that be signing disclosures where they can't even speak on certain matters. So I don't understand why Chrisean, if you see that somebody is genuinely trying their best, you leave them you leave your son in their care, but then you want to act like it's a problem all of a sudden.
Nothing but care for you and shower him with love. You exploit him as a pawn because you are aware that my mother will always come through for him, and that is unjust. My mother maintains a highly productive schedule and takes him with her everywhere. She certainly spends her own money to support him. He essentially resides with her, and when you do have him, you return him with nothing. She purchases his underwear and clothing when you do have the means.
Now that is fucking nuts. Like, that is fucking nuts. Now, all I'm saying is this: there's two sides to a story. I understand that, but damn, if that is the case, if this can actually be, true, 100%, then damn, Chrisean, we already know she fucked up as a mom, as an individual altogether. I feel like she leads young women astray. She's just not a good individual, a role model.
Yes, you do send money for necessities, but it's rare, and it's rare you send big bills knowing my mom is providing for your child and her.
Now, all I'm gonna say, that is wild work. We can only, you can only go off what people say. You can only go off what I should have moved it over my back. I had this shit stuck in the corner. But it's wild work. You can only go off of what you see, but Let me go on whatchamacallit right quick. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Let me pull this down. Actually, let me do this real quick. Take that off. Let's pull this back up. Tell the truth. When she went and picked up Junior from her sister house, look at it. When she went and picked up Junior from her sister house, you can't lie and say, look how healthy, look how much better he looked in this situation. Look how healthy he looked in this situation compared to when Chrisean Rock has him. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Let me show this video right quick. It's just a little short video. Cops there. They had to come. She got her son back. Like I said, man, crazy work. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this shit, because this is wild and crazy. And I'm up out of there.